you're visiting from?
From, well, I live in St. Louis. My hotel is in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Okay.
So.
And what brand is it?
It's a Travelodge by Wyndham. So
okay.
I'm not very fancy. I'm not a trip hotel, but maybe I'll just do this.
All right.
Mr. Luca, thanks for agreeing to meet with me. This is great.
Yeah, my
this
pleasure.
is awesome. I guess my real question is, how'd you get to where you're at? Did you start off in hotels? Did you start off?
Oh no, actually, I worked with several brands. I worked with Starwood, with Marriott, Hilton, Radisson, the latest one. Opened 3 Radisson Reds in the States. We had the one in Minnesota, one in Portland, and the latest one, which I didn't open, but I came on board once it was open, was the one here in Miami.
Nice.
And now overseeing the properties for Riviera Point, which is mostly Wyndham. So we have 2 La Quintas.
Okay.
The one here, the one in Sebring. And then the TRYP here in Orlando.
Nice.
And then we're building a brand new TRYP in Miami Airport as well.
That's what she was saying.
Yeah.
This is the millennial dream hotel.
Pretty much.
This is so well done. Every detail.
Good.
I love the runner. I love the carpet. It's just the whole thing just says it's relaxing.
It is, and it's done with a lot of research, right? So we know what today's travelers want.
Right.
And there's the business traveler.
Mm-hmm.
You have the transient traveler, which is obviously what the market looks for, which is the vacationing, people coming for conventions, but also having a little bit of fun.
Right.
And I think with TRYP, they've actually captured that audience pretty well. It's a very easy to stay hotel.
Right. Yes, it is. It's a very comfortable stay. It's very relaxed. You feel like you're at a resort. And I mean, is it technically a resort?
No, it wouldn't be considered a resort.
It's just so close to all the resorts.
But yeah, exactly. You're close to the resorts, and you have a lot of the amenities that most people would expect from a resort. The pools, the hot tub area, just having a lounge with a restaurant and all that good stuff.
So I have some business questions. Since I have the chance to ask you these questions, I guess first up, how'd you start off with your partnerships with the different theme parks? How did you even start those negotiations? Why did they choose you?
So that would be more of a Diana question.
Okay.
Because I don't really partake in that. My understanding, I'll give you what I understand, is that obviously we're in the market of the theme parks, and you want to affiliate yourself with one of them, and you get to choose between the Disney parks, Universal Studios, SeaWorld, based on our proximity, and obviously some homework that we do in the back of the house to see, okay, what is the market, where are they staying, and what kind of perks does the property and our guests get from affiliating the brand with the specific theme parks. In this case, we're affiliated with SeaWorld, obviously being across the street, and Universal Studios, because we found that a lot of people that actually are staying in this area are visiting Universal Studios. But obviously, the hotel's brand new. We opened during pandemic year, so we're not really counting that year. It definitely is. But we're also looking at we're keeping the partnership with Universal Studio. How do we grow those partnerships? Universal is actually opening a new theme park.
Right.
So we're expecting that growth to definitely help
That's awesome.
the hotel. And that's pretty much it. That's how we affiliate the brands with specific hotel brands.
Got a quick question real quick. So somebody like me that has one very low end hotel getting into the Wyndham family, how do we get to your level? How do we grow into continuing to buy more hotels, being able to continue to buy more, bigger, better? How do you leverage that? I
think that it comes from a passion, right? To be in the industry, to be a hotelier, you have a passion. You have the people industry. It's a tough market, but it's also very entertaining, and it's kind of like almost like an addiction. Once you start with one, you want to get the next one. You learn from your mistakes. It takes years for these hoteliers and these companies to develop brands like TRYP. Tried and true, and you as a hotelier yourself will start experiencing that and start seeing that you want more of it. Right? It's that satisfying your guests, building teams with strong cultures, opportunities that arise. Markets are constantly changing.
Right.
Orlando has always been a very strong tourist market, but now we're exploring at different cities. Like within our company, we're looking at we're actually doing some research with spaceports. Right, that's the next thing. People are going to be traveling to space, and they're building these ports in different parts of the country.
So you're meeting with Elon Musk, is what you're saying?
I wish I was doing that, but no, that's not it. But it's definitely opportunities, right? So you start seeing markets that are up and coming, things that are changing. We're going through a huge change era. But one of the things that people need is hotels are like food and hotels. You need a shelter, you need a roof over your head.
Right.
So when we see those opportunities and you can take them and you enjoy what you're doing, you just want to grow and build more hotels and
When did you buy your first hotel?
So, just to clarify,
Okay.
the vice president of the company,
Okay.
Rodrigo is the owner
Okay.
of the company, and he started the hotel industry approximately 3 years ago.
Okay.
His first hotel.
Oh wow, 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So his first hotel was a Radisson Red in Miami, and then take that back. His two hotels were the first ones. Radisson opened a little bit delayed. It was supposed to be the first one, but that opened. Radisson Red opened in June of this year. These have been open.
Did he crowdsource funding for it? Did he family money, or did he?
So it's a very interesting way of doing business,
Okay.
which is through the EB-5 visa projects.
Okay.
If you're not familiar with EB-5 visas, it's basically people from all over the world that want to actually invest in the United States. So there's through the government, they're facilitated a green card status
Okay.
if they invest a minimum amount into America. Now,
Okay.
the tricky part is that we do get those funds that we're able to invest into investments that create jobs in the country. So forever, and I don't have the specific amounts, but forever, say for example, for every $100,000 that they invest, we're able to create so many jobs with that investment. Once that's accomplished, the investor gets a green card.
Okay.
So you're selling the American dream in a way, and it's creating jobs in the country, and we're able to build this beautiful product.
Years ago, I had a friend, Yi Zhang, that approached me with a proposal, something like that. I was like, I don't know anything about it. Sounds like I should have jumped on the opportunity.
Yeah. So the AV5s are a big thing. Right now they're on hold.
Okay.
It usually happens every so often that they put a hold on them. They start relooking at the program, what's working, what's not working.
Right.
But we're expecting that to reopen and be able to open more hotels.
That's awesome. So you guys are getting off of the East Coast. You think you're going to be coming to the Midwest anytime soon, or?
I just left the Midwest. I was there for a while in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Definitely some emerging markets out there. Again, opportunities is worldwide with the hotels, right? You can build hotels anywhere in the world that you see a need for them, which is magical.
Right.
Wyndham and so many brands are all over the planet. So you can, if there's an opportunity that you can jump into it, definitely consider.
Do you think that the current climate of the world is going to be affecting the hotel industry? Is it still something to invest in heavily? How do you see it growing?
I think as humans, so we know what's happening. We know that we have reoccurrences, and we know that we're just adjusting. Just now, a new one was announced a few weeks ago, and we've seen a little bit of a shake, but we've seen a lot less of that shake than we did from the previous. So it's like humans just adjust. We start seeing how things for our own eyes, and we start making observations and seeing how people react. People want to get out of their houses. People want to enjoy their life.
Especially after the lockdown.
Exactly. So it's something that I don't foresee going away. Another interesting fact is there was talks about the fact that a lot of businesses were going into those Zoom calls, but now we know that cannot substitute person-to-person relationship.
You're missing something.
And at the same time, workforces, people that were working from home. Personally, myself, I've spoken to a bunch of them where they can't wait to get back to the office. As crazy as that may sound, because that's something that they were trying to get away with. Work from home sounded like it's such a cool idea.
Yeah.
But there's that interaction that they're missing.
Yeah.
And depression, suicide rates, all that stuff statistically is on the rise, and it's because people are losing that interaction with
So you think business travel is coming back then too?
Yes.
That's
We already
awesome.
started seeing it.
Okay.
Yeah, we definitely start seeing it. And you could just, I try a lot for, on my own or for work, and you start seeing and working at the hotels, the suit and ties are back.
Right.
They're coming in. You can start seeing the pickups on the trends start picking up on, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, which is mostly your business travelers. So that's starting to come back up.
Did you start off with a degree in hospitality, or did you start off?
I actually wanted to be a pilot.
A pilot?
Yeah,
Okay.
I wanted to be a pilot.
Were you Navy then? Or?
No. I actually joined the Air Force until they told me that my vision wasn't good enough to ever fly a plane.
Oh boy. Okay.
And then I went into business school, hospitality management.
Okay.
I have a background in marketing and culinary.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Which helps with the operation,
Yeah.
day-to-day operations of the hotel.
Yeah, I'm submarine force myself.
Oh, nice.
And I went to school for marketing also, but I guess I'm using it now. Maybe. I never actually had a marketing job, but I guess kind of maybe now I am. So
very cool.
But awesome. Well, thanks for taking the time to talk to me.
Yeah, thanks for staying with us.
Extremely intimidated. Be like, hey, do you want to talk to one of the owners? Sure.
Well, hopefully you'll come join us in Miami too with a trip there. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful product.
I'm excited. I'll definitely be throwing people at your hotel.
Yeah, that's my old business card. I don't have my new ones yet, but my cell phone and all my contact is there.
So stay at the TRYP in Orlando. Thanks again.
Thank you.
So obviously that interview was totally spontaneous and fun. Real quick, if you enjoyed the music in the background, the lo-fi music, be sure to check out our sponsor in the description below. Get it for your hotel, venue, or small business. Literally click the link, they send you $50 for signing up, and then $50 a month from then on out just to have background music like that. You get to choose what kind you like. Thanks for watching.